and Supreme Court has expressed concern about the deaths of people in such large number. If you see any state in the country, the number of accident deaths on the roads is in thousands. If you see the figure of murder cases and figure of deaths in road accidents, the number of people dying in road accidents is more than 10 times of the number of deaths in the murder cases. For murder cases, you all know that there would be some reason. Reason could be land dispute, some political reason, could be some personal enmity. There would be some or other reason. But for road accidents, there is no reason except negligence on the part of certain people. In Hyderabad alone, if you see 2013 before, we were getting nearly 400 deaths on the city roads. In 2014, we had nearly 355 deaths on the city roads, and last year 389. So if you see the figure, it is too high, and there is no reason that this trend should be continued. So Supreme Court has taken a serious view on that and constituted a committee to suggest certain steps where road safety is given importance and citizens are safe on city roads. After the long exercise which Supreme Court committee has done, they had issued certain instructions which are basically certain provisions of the MV Act which are related to the safety of citizens, like wearing of the helmet, drunken driving, overspeeding, signal jumping, overloading of passengers and goods, using of mobile phones and such things. So Road Safety Committee, Supreme Court Committee has suggested to be heavy on the part of enforcement agencies and other part of the system. So they have suggested that Transport Department and Police Department, which are the main departments for the enforcement of the MV Act, should be taking these matters to the court, and court should also take into the matter and award serious punishments to such people. You all know Hyderabad City Police has been very regular on enforcement of cases especially related to road safety, and during the year 2014 we registered around 15,000 cases of drunken driving. 2015 we registered around 18,000 number of cases of drunken driving. We have registered more than 50,000 cases. Transport Department and Traffic Department together, we have registered more than 50,000 cases of people not wearing the helmet in 1 month. So that is how we are, from our side, we are trying to make efforts. But now there are guidelines from the Supreme Court Committee on Road Safety. So they have suggested that people who are violating the provisions of MV Act related to safety of the people on the roads, such like overspeeding, signal jumping, carrying overload of passengers or goods, drunken driving, using mobile phones while driving, their licenses should be suspended. So that is the suggestion of the Supreme Court Committee. They have already communicated to the states, all the states and union territories. We have also received the instructions. That is why this press conference by the Transport Commissioner and Traffic Police is organized, and we want to communicate to everyone every road user that enforcement department will be very strict on this, and any such violations will be sending the details to the Transport Commissioner for suspension of the license of such people. And as per the provisions of the MV Act, Transport Commissioner will also issue instructions to all the enforcement officers to take action as per the provisions of the MV Act and the guidelines given by the Supreme Court Committee on Road Safety. You also know that pollution is one of the issue which concerns all the citizens of the city, and we want to make the system as online system where the records of pollution check are available online. So for that, a joint meeting of Traffic Department and Transport Department has been conducted. We together want to go ahead with the implementation of online system of records for the vehicle checking. Now what happens, you all know that there are so many vehicles in the city which do the pollution check, but that data does not reach to the Transport Department or Traffic Department. So there are certain complaints that this vehicle checks are not being done, pollution checks are not being done as per correct provisions. So now we have thought that these 2 gas cylinders in Hyderabad should be dispensed with forthwith, because that is not relevant now. Now there are guidelines for the having the 4 gas cylinders which are more relevant for checking the pollution check. So now we will work together to see that this 2 cylinder system of 2 gas analyzer system is totally removed. We advise all such people who are having such vehicle checking mechanism should dispense with this same system and go for only 4 gas analyzers. This also would be made online, and now we will be calling a tender from the Transport Department, and once it is done, then it will be streamlined, and we will work together for ensuring the clean air for the citizens. There is another issue where large number of vehicles are being sold away or given to some other persons, but the records are not reflected in the Transport Department database, because all the transfers of the vehicles are to be registered with the Transport Department as per the provisions of MV Act and rules. But many people, we found that they are not doing it. For time being, we have given a provision where alternate address of the persons can be given online to the Transport Department. Now if one goes to Transport Department website, that is transport.telangana.gov.in, one can online enter the alternate address of the vehicle owner, so that when we issue the challan or whenever any checking is there, it is available on the record. If suppose any issue is there of nature of some safety and all that, if we want to reach, enforcement authorities want to reach the person, if the address is not correct, then how will be able to reach? Suppose some emergency is there for the citizens, or some emergency is there for such vehicles and all that, then how to reach? So to reach that, we are giving a online provision where people can update their alternate address. Next step we are doing is that change of the address also can be communicated. We are trying to work out a system together that the change of address also is made hassle free. So that also Transport Department and Traffic Department working together to see that correct address of the owner of the vehicle is available in the records of the Transport Department, so that whenever anything is to be verified or any emergency is to be attended, so correct address we are able to reach. For helmet rule, you all know that as per MV Act and rules, the helmet is compulsory for the driver as well as pillion rider. Supreme Court Committee as well as our Honorable High Court based in Hyderabad has been recommending counseling of the people not wearing the helmet and imposing the fines. Already Transport Department and Traffic Department together have been conducting the counseling session, and we have counseled nearly thousands of people on city streets and in our TTI also, and we will continue this drive for counseling and imposing the penalty. Now you all know that during the last month we have booked more than 50,000 cases for the not wearing the helmet, and this drive will continue from the Transport Department and Traffic Department.
You will be surprised to know that in our country around 5 lakh accidents are happening per year, which makes to almost 1 accident every minute or something like that. That is the rate of accidents in our country. దీంట్లో దాదాపు 1,50,000 people రోడ్ యాక్సిడెంట్స్లో, 5 lakh యాక్సిడెంట్స్లో 1,50,000 people దాదాపు ప్రతి సంవత్సరం మన దేశంలో చనిపోతున్నారు. మన తెలంగాణకి వచ్చినప్పుడు దాదాపు 20,000 యాక్సిడెంట్స్ ప్రతి సంవత్సరం మనకు జరుగుతున్నాయి. These are all figures nearby, change year by year. 7,000 people in Telangana per year are dying, losing their life, valuable life of bread earners if the family is going just by road accidents. మనం అందరూ అర్థం చేసుకోవాల్సింది అవసరం ఏమిటి అంటే, ఈ రోడ్ యాక్సిడెంట్స్ ఎంత ఎక్కువగా ఎందుకు జరుగుతున్నాయి, దాన్ని మనం ఎట్లా కంట్రోల్ చేయాలా. When you see the data analysis of the road accidents, majority of the road accidents are happening because of our negligence. Negligence could be on the part of this driver, negligence could be on the part of that driver, both sides. All these negligence ni control cheyadam adi mana chetlo. We know, all of us know, that if you drive a vehicle with a speed more than what is desired, or more than for what the road is designed or the vehicle is designed, it is likely to cause problem. Whenever there is a situation, appudu bandi mana control lo undadu అని మనకు తెలుసు. మోటార్ సైకిల్ డ్రైవ్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు హెల్మెట్ వాడుకుంటే మన లైఫ్ బాగుంటుందని మనందరికీ తెలుసు. బట్ ఫర్ సమ్ రీజన్ ఆర్ అదర్ we neglect that item in our day-to-day life. కేవలం హెల్మెట్కి వస్తే ఆల్మోస్ట్ యూ విల్ బి సర్ప్రైజ్డ్ టు నో దట్ 25% of the people which I have given just the data who are dying are from motorcycle category. In motorcycle accident, people are dying most of the time because they are not wearing the helmet. Otherwise, motorcycle accident lo చనిపోయే పరిస్థితి ఉండదు. People will survive if he wears a helmet. కొంతమంది మనం ఏమనుకుంటున్నారంటే పిలియన్ రైడర్స్కి ఎందుకు పెట్టారు ఆ రూల్లో. వై MV Act has designed to put pillion rider also for a compulsory helmet kind ఎందుకు పెట్టారని అది కూడా కొంతమంది. In fact, the research has shown that the death ratio of the pillion rider is more. In fact, there is a research has been conducted by Bangalore by some organization related to that, which says that the probability of pillion rider dying in a motorcycle accident is more because of not wearing a helmet. So pillion rider is also a bread earner, important person in the family. The driver is also a important person in the family. So both wear చేస్తే ఏదో యాక్సిడెంట్ జరగచ్చు. Accidents every time may not be able to stop, but saving of life is very, very important. If a person dies on a road, and so what kind of problem the family is going to face is known to us. It can be my family, it can be your family, it can be anybody. Suppose I am out of the house and I don't reach my home back, what my family is going to suffer after that is known to us. It's a very, very sensitive issue. It's a very, very psychological issue, which we don't realize when we violate the law. At that time, we don't realize. See, no law in the transport department which is against the interest of the people. The law is there basically in our interest, in the people's interest, the citizens' interest. When we say don't jump the traffic signal, it is in our interest. If I jump the traffic signal, some other vehicle may come from other side and hit me. It is in my interest. Wear a helmet is in my interest. Wear a seat belt is in my interest. Don't drink and drive is in my interest. My means not the transport commissioner alone. It is as an individual. But still, all these things happen in our society. It is well known to us. Our government is also quite concerned about this, as to how to reduce the accidents, how to reduce the death of the accidents, and there are many meetings has happened at the top level also. Road Safety Council is there, which is happening on a regular basis. At the principal secretary level also, all these meetings are happening. So the state government is quite serious about it and quite concerned about it as to how to reduce the accidents and how to reduce the death. We are also trying to do a lot of education. You might have seen in last 1 year the kind of campaign we have done, the kind of motorcycle rallies and all we have done to educate the people, posters, all these things we have done through media to educate the people to understand the advantages of wearing a helmet or a seat belt or following the road safety law. All these things have been explained and still we are continuing it. In top level, our DGP, our Commissioner of Police, our Chief Secretary, our ministers, they are all participating in the road safety the campaign whenever it is happening. So that kind of seriousness is there at the top level of the government about this, and you might be seeing, you people are reporting continuously as to how much High Court is reviewing all these issues about helmet. Supreme Court is reviewing all these issues, helmet. Supreme Courts are also doing continuous meeting every month, 2 months. There will be meeting at the Supreme Court committee level. We go, we represent what we are doing. So during the process of this thing, Supreme Court issues certain guidelines, certain directions which are there in front of you, that along with the education, enforcement is also equally important. Only education may not serve the purpose, enforcement is also necessary. And last 4-5 months, the enforcement in city and other parts of the state has gone up very much. You might have seen that 50,000 helmet cases have been booked in last 1 month, which used to be 10,000, 15,000 like that. So it has been intensified. It is going to be intensified in times to come. So we appeal to the people that all the laws which are there relating to traffic are in our interest, in our family's interest. Just by small negligence at that moment, we get into this trap and lose our life many times. So please follow the traffic rule. That is our appeal. And police department, transport department is there to enforce this thing. Enforcement is, I believe, enforcement ultimately is liked by people. They like all these things to be followed. The majority of the people, that's what my belief is, that people like enforcement. People like a disciplined kind of traffic movement. You will also not like, if you are going in a straight line, somebody is crisscrossing on, you will not like it. We also don't like it when we drive. So all these things are in the interest of people, and majority of the people like it. So these are the Supreme Court directions which have been just communicated to you to basically educate the people about these things, that we lose life and we lose our important time when we get into all these accidents kind of this thing. Please understand the government's perspective. Please understand the police department perspective, transport department perspective to understand this. And these are the Supreme Court guidelines which have been communicated, that if somebody is found drunk and driving, then overloads mobile phone, then license is liable to be suspended for 3 months. Again, a person who is committed a violation is liable to face a problem. So my request through you to the people will be, please follow the traffic rules and please help us in enforcing the traffic rules to make a better and safe road of this. Thank you. In fact, this is a very good question. In fact, I am very happy that you have raised this question about the pedestrian. See, pedestrian also dies in road accidents. We are all known of this thing, and pedestrian dies because most of the time was no fault of themselves. Supreme Court is very conscious of all these things. They are not only talking about this, they are also talking about infrastructural issue, what all other things we have to do. And as per Supreme Court direction, many actions are already initiated by the state government. Let me just brief you some of them. there is a concept of black spot. You are all aware of that, where on a spot, if there is more and more accidents are happening, that is known as black spots. Government is already initiated steps to repair the black spots. R&B department, National Highway Authorities department has already been instructed. They are already started the work of identifying the black spots and correcting all the black spots through better engineering technology. That is number one. Number two, the state government is also has initiated to increase the number of trauma centers on the highways. See, once an accident is happening, after that, medical facility is very much needed to save it. So for that, state government is already initiated steps. Medical department is working on that to increase the number of trauma centers along the highways, along the important roads, so that if some accident is happening, we can provide them the fastest possible medical service, what we call the platinum hour, golden hour, we can provide them. The state government has also issued orders for doing a road safety audit for all the roads in the state. That order is already issued by the state government to conduct a road safety audit whether all our roads are safe to drive or not. So apart from the enforcement, particular state government is also concerned about all the other issues, because they also lead to sometimes accidents. It's not that this thing. But let me tell you that in majority of the cases, 80% of the cases, is our calculation mistake, you can say, or negligence, you can say, at that moment of time where we lead to accidents. But yes, engineering is also one of the reasons. So for that, our state government is already recent steps, and all are going to show results in time to come. Thank you.
You tell me, do you not know that drunken driving should not be done? No, I am asking, just Roshan, just 1 minute, let me finish here. See, that is the biggest worry which we have for our people. We all know what is to be done, what is not to be done. Only difference is follow. We are not following it. So if we follow, there will be no problem. If everybody follows, where is the need for enforcement department? Not only penalty, it is unsafe also. It is there in MV Act. It is there in the city. ఇది మన చూస్తే మొత్తం రోడ్ సిటీలో ఉన్నాయి. అక్కడ సైనేజెస్ ఉంటాయి, రౌండ్ సైనేజ్ ఉంటుంది. అక్కడ స్పీడ్ లిమిట్ ఉంటుంది 40, 20, 60. అది ప్రతి రోడ్కే వేరే స్పీడ్ లిమిట్ ఉంటుంది. ఆల్ రోడ్స్ ఇట్ ఈస్ దేర్. ఆల్మోస్ట్ 1 or 2 మేబీ సమ్ డ్యామేజ్డ్ ఆర్ సంథింగ్ సమ్ ప్లేసెస్. బట్ మేము ఎక్కడ బుక్ చేస్తున్నామో అక్కడ కంపల్సరీగా ఉన్నాయి. వేర్ ఇట్ ఎగ్జిస్ట్.
హిస్ డౌట్ ఇస్ మీరు జోనింగ్ చేయకుండా మీరు జస్ట్ అట్లాంటి చోట్ల సైనేజ్ చేయరండి.
అది మేము అది ఎక్కడ సైనేజెస్ ఉన్నాయి అక్కడ ఓన్లీ కేసెస్ బుక్ చేస్తున్నాము. ఎక్కడ సైనేజెస్ లేవు అక్కడ మేము కూడా కేసు బుక్ చేయము. అది కూడా మీరు అందరు అర్థం చేసుకోండి. ఇఫ్ ఎనీబడీ హెస్ డౌట్ వారు రిప్రజెంట్ చేయవచ్చు, మేము జామీన్ చేస్తాము. సపోజ్ రాత్రికి ఏమి డ్యామేజ్ అయింది సైనేజ్ బోర్డ్, సంబడి హెస్ హిట్ ది లారీ, దెన్ వీ డోంట్ బుక్ ది కేస్. ఎక్కడ సైనేజెస్ ఉన్నాయి అక్కడ ఆల్రెడీ ఇట్ ఈస్ నోటిఫైడ్, అక్కడ మేము కేసు బుక్ చేస్తాం. వేరే చోట్ల చేయలేము. ఏంటి అచ్చా, డ్రైవింగ్ లైసెన్స్ వారు మేము రిపీట్ వైలేషన్లో డ్రైవింగ్ లైసెన్స్ సస్పెన్షన్ చేయడానికి ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్కి రిక్వెస్ట్ చేస్తాము. ఎవరైనా ఆఫెన్సెస్ రిపీట్ చేస్తే కంపల్సరీగా రాసుకుంటాము. తర్వాత దానికి ప్రొసీజర్ ఉంది. ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ ఒక నోటీస్ ఇష్యూ చేస్తారు. నోటీస్ చేసిన తర్వాత అది ప్రాసెస్ కంప్లీట్ అవుతుంది. సో నోటీస్కి వారు రిప్లై ఇస్తారు. రిప్లై ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత ఇది ప్రాసెస్ కంప్లీట్ అవుతుంది. ఇది మన సస్పెన్షన్ అయిన తర్వాత ఎవరైనా డ్రైవింగ్ చేస్తే దానికి పనిష్మెంట్ ఉంటుంది యాజ్ పర్ ప్రొవిజన్ ఆఫ్ ఎంవీ యాక్ట్. దానికి కూడా మేము ఛార్జ్ షీట్ ఫైల్ చేస్తాము కోర్టులో. దానికి ద పనిష్మెంట్ 3 months వరకు ఇంప్రిజన్మెంట్ పనిష్మెంట్ కూడా ఉంది, ఫైన్ కూడా ఉండొచ్చు. హెల్మెట్కి 100 rupees ఫైన్ ఉంది. తర్వాత రిపీట్ వైలేషన్కి 200 rupees ఫైన్ ఉంది. ఇది మన 1989 నుంచి ఉంది. పిలియన్ రైడర్కి కూడా ఉంది, ఇంపోజ్ చేస్తున్నాము. ఇప్పుడు ప్రొవిజన్స్ ప్రకారం వాట్ ఎవర్ ఫైన్ ఈస్ దేర్ మేము చేస్తున్నాము. ఫ్యూచర్లో ఏమి ఇంక్రీజ్ అయితే అప్పుడు ఇంక్రీజ్. ఇప్పటివరకు లైక్ మేము సెగ్రిగేట్ చేయలేదు, బట్ లాస్ట్ మంత్ మేము అరౌండ్ 50,000 అందరూ ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్, ట్రాఫిక్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ కలిపి 50,000 కేసెస్ బుక్ చేసాము లాస్ట్ మంత్. మామూలుగా డ్రైవర్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటారు, డెఫినెట్గా డ్రైవర్ ఎక్కువ. నేను చెప్పాను అది మన మెయిన్గా దిస్ అవేర్నెస్ క్యాంపెయిన్, కౌన్సిలింగ్, తర్వాత మన ఐ టెల్ యూ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ గుడ్ థింగ్ ఆల్సో. మీరు అందరూ అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి. 2014 ముందు పెద్ద ఎన్ఫోర్స్మెంట్ లేదు హెల్మెట్ రూల్ గురించి. యూ ఆస్ సిటిజన్స్, ఏమి సర్వే చేయండి. 2014 ఫిబ్రవరిలో మేము సర్వే చేసాము, ఇన్ఫార్మల్ సర్వే, నాట్ వెరీ సిస్టమేటిక్ సైంటిఫిక్ సర్వే, బట్ ఇన్ఫార్మల్ సర్వే ఇన్ ద సెన్స్ నోటీసింగ్ అట్ వేరియస్ జంక్షన్. అప్పుడు 5% పీపుల్ వర్ వేరింగ్ హెల్మెట్, ఓన్లీ 5%. తర్వాత 2015లో మళ్ళీ చేసాము, 20% పీపుల్ వర్ వేరింగ్ ది హెల్మెట్, అరౌండ్ 20%, అరౌండ్. ఇది రఫ్ సర్వే, ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ వెరీ సైంటిఫిక్ సర్వే, బట్ 5% నుంచి ఇట్ కేమ్ టు 20%. ఇప్పుడు మీరు పోయి చూడండి, ఇట్ ఈస్ మోర్ దెన్ 30% 2016లో. కరెక్ట్, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో ట్రూ, ఇట్ ఈస్ ట్రూ. బట్ సమ్ ఆఫ్ ది జంక్షన్స్ మీరు చూస్తే 90% ఆఫ్ ది పీపుల్ విల్ బి వేరింగ్ హెల్మెట్. సమ్ ఆఫ్ ది జంక్షన్స్, ఇది కూడా అబ్జర్వేషన్ ఉంది. సమ్ ఆఫ్ ది జంక్షన్, ఐ థింక్ యువర్ ఓన్ పీపుల్ have taken photographs and they are having, your own people, I am not saying it, your own people, I don't want to name, they have taken photographs where all the people at the junction were wearing the helmet. Autos are the main factors, and then sometimes what happens, goods vehicle also transport the person. So main concern is about that, where goods vehicle, when they transfer the persons, if the large number of deaths are taking place in such cases. That is the spirit of the Supreme Court committee, that where large number of people are being transported in goods vehicle. RTC, we are booking cases, and now no, but they are paying also. It is not true that they are not at all paying, but yes, they are now we have made online system where we are communicating to them that on real time basis. Yes, wherever it is there, we book cases. If it is dangerous manner they are doing, it is done. At present, number.
No, it's true. 2-cylinder gas, this testing facility has to go, and 4-cylinder testing facility, 4 gas testing facility has to come. So we are in discussion with the association who are doing this PUC certification. So if required, we will tie them up with the banks for their loaning and all this if they require it, and if required, we will enhance their remuneration also if that is required. So that's what we can do, but regulation has to be followed. Yeah, system which is not very scientific. They will basically be compensated. We have to see that our main target is reduce pollution, is not scientific, then definitely we have to remove that system. We have to go with a new system. మీరు స్పెసిఫిక్గా చెప్తే మేము చెకప్ చేస్తాము. నాట్, ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ 1 or 2.
ఇక్కడ ఇక్కడ okay, we'll see. Road marking GHMC does it. GHMC. Actually, we have proposed to GHMC to get the road marking done. Already some, but whichever is new. Fresh no, మన వై నేను చెప్తాను ఎందుకు ఎట్లా అయింది. Some places the junction changes were made. అది మన కొంచెం సిగ్నల్ లైట్ లొకేషన్ చేంజ్ అయింది, సిగ్నల్ ఇంప్రూవ్మెంట్ చేసాము, దాంట్లో కొన్ని చేంజ్ అయినాయి. సో మేబీ దట్ ఓల్డ్ లైన్ ఈజ్ స్టిల్ ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ అండ్ రోడ్ ఈజ్ నాట్ లేట్. సో బట్ ఇక్కడ న్యూ ఫ్రెష్ కనపడుతుంది, అది స్టాప్ లైన్.
This system which is designed for driving license as of now is very beautiful. In the sense that it will test you directly. It just doesn't call you on the day one and tell you to give the test. You all have to take the learning license first. In 1 month, you are supposed to drive on the various roads and learn it. And then you come to our testing center to give a test, which in my opinion the track is very, very tough. It is really not easy to pass the test without hitting anybody, particularly when you do the back for sand. It is not at all easy. So the system is very beautiful. The assumption on this law is that during the 1 month when you learn the driving, you learn on the road, and when you achieve the perfection, then only you can pass the test. But let me tell you one more thing. The system is very beautiful, but it may not be perfect. To improve that also, state government is taking steps to make it totally on the use of video analytics. We are planning to use the video analytics in times to come, so that if small lacuna is there, that also can be rectified in future. That is what we are working. But as of now, the system which is designed for issuing of the driving license incorporates that particular 1 month driving